What is going on, people? It is JohnBoy728. Today, I've just had the best fight of my life in this game. Honestly, this fight is a pure war. Respect to whoever it was I fought. Basically, I'll talk about what we spoke about because he replied to me as well. The guy, he messaged me after saying all this stuff. It wasn't bad. He was humble and he was nice. But we'll get to that at the end of the fight. Let's just get straight into it. I'll try not to. I'll try and do this in just one edit because I don't have a lot of time. I have football training later. Just need to get this done. I need to edit this fight. I'm out of breath after. Just I can't believe how good this fight was. So I'm Zhang. He's Jacek and let's go. I just realised I said Jacek, not Namajunas, my bad. So anyway, we start getting off. So before this fight, I had a couple of just easy wins. I thought this was going to be another one. I was trying to get to the top 100 again. But one thing I did notice while watching back on this fight, he had very good defence and he was making me miss a lot in the first few rounds. Well, the first round especially. See, I was just trying to get a flashy KO, but his defence was tight. And as I said, he kept making me miss. And my stamina paid for it in the later rounds. So I'm just trying to break his block down, just trying to, you know, the standard stuff, just trying to get an early knockout because the easy fights. But for someone as powerful as Zhang in this division, I didn't seem to be doing a lot of damage and I kept whiffing a lot. My stamina's already like a little bit down and we're only a minute into the fight. And obviously, as at the time I couldn't really tell, when you see things after the fight or from a different perspective, it's more clear. I'm still trying to steamroll him because I have heavy hands, but then he just slips off the centre line, throws that straight right hand down the middle and hurts me. I'm thinking that's just lucky. I don't really clock on until about the end of the second round because I'm just trying to take advantage of the perk that Zhang has, the fast hands and the out the gates one. Even without the gates, my stamina just drops way too quickly in this fight. So he's throwing a few body shots just to tear me up. I'm still trying to steamroll, thinking it's easy. It wasn't easy. I should have respected him because he has a higher score than me at the start as it is. But anyway, this is UFC. Anything can happen, as you know. You could go against some Division 2 player and they can get a lucky knockout. It's very unlikely, but it happens, especially in like heavyweight. But this is the women's division, so even less of a chance. So we're just carrying on, going back and forth. He's trying to make me miss. I'm trying to create some feints or some openings, try and get a few shots in him, going for his legs. I noticed as well, he didn't really block his body a lot, which is something in a rematch I should probably do a bit more because his legs and body could have been hurt a lot more. I don't know why I'm trying to kick a lot with Zhang. It wasn't really the best strategy to go with. She's got good boxing, like she has decent kicks, but you want to brawl with Zhang, like you want to throw hands and maybe hands only. So the thing is, where I'm overcommitting with the combos, she's always hitting my body when my stamina's low, and that's going to do even more damage and just make me out of breath even quicker. Look at my body, like it's a bad. It's even worse than my head. I mean, and it's just not looking good. My stamina's already at a quarter roughly, or a fifth at the end of round one. So I knock her down there, but it was just a slip. It's like off balance sort of thing. It wasn't a hurtful shot. So I'm trying to body kick. I'm trying to get her stamina down, and then as I try to go for a body kick, she hits me with a head kick, and then she's just throwing loads of kicks, and like, it's really throwing me off because I don't really know what to do with it. I'm thinking I'll try and throw a few more shots, but just try and survive round one. I think, well, I hurt her there. I forgot about that. I think that's still her round, but that gave me a glimmer of hope. That's done at the end of that round. Going into round two, I'll just try and proceed with the same thing because it normally takes me only 1 or 2 rounds to get rid of someone in these couple of last fights. But I hit her with a beautiful overhand there. I think that was just timing with a bit of luck, to be honest. I overcommitted there once again, trying to get the early knockout. Wasted even more stamina because she had very good head movement. I stunned her there. I think I won round two. I remember the scorecards being very even at the end. But I'm starting to pick up a bit of pace. I'm thinking, right, this is it. I'm going to knock her out this round. So I just keep my hands up, just worrying about my head health, even though I didn't see my body health until around this point, where I'm thinking, fuck, she might actually, if I'm not careful, she could hurt me very badly. So as you can see, face is just bloodied up. I'm just trying to carry on bullying her, trying to get a few body shots in, because just in case, it's like a B plan. Go for the body a few times just to get her stamina down. I hurt her again there, but I think she will adapt. During the fight, she does adapt to the way I throw my combos and the combos I have. She just adapts to it. Slips it. You know what? I'm very bad at explaining things. You know what I'm trying to say. So I'm just trying to throw the same things. I need to have more combos variety because it would have helped me a lot during this fight. So that was a beautiful fake to the body, made me want to throw an uppercut. Then she just threw an uppercut of her own and messed me right up. Like, if she had the better time, and then she caught me again there. How I wasn't dead, I do not know. At this point, I definitely knew my stamina was gone, and I was thinking I could lose. I could very much well lose this fight. Very good stand-up fighter when using Namajunas. I would normally try and jiu-jitsu and go for the submission, but fair play if you're going to try and stand up with Zhang. Like, she's not the worst fighter by all means, but she's better at submissions than she is stand-up, I think. But that's just personal opinion. So I'm trying to go for a few leg kicks. I'm not trying to stop her movement. She caught me with a good head kick there, stopping myself. The head kicks are very dangerous. Like, she mixes up the body and head kicks very well. But as I said, I'm trying to go for leg kicks because, not to slow her down, but just so she doesn't block her head as much, so I can throw more punch to the head and hurt her. So, good little spinning back fist there. That was just timing. I need to do more of these time things. I tried faking to the body, didn't really work, but I hurt her head again there. Her face is really messed up. I don't know how. I haven't hurt her even more. I'm just missing, that's why. She got very good distance management. I keep saying she. It was obviously a male that I'm fighting, but the character. So, yeah, just making me miss, and then going for the body is hurting me. I don't care if I caught him with a right hand there. I don't think he cared as well. He knew that he was winning the fight. And then she just trips me up there. Don't know how she done that. I'm just some jiu-jitsu wizard, I guess. Now I'm trying to block, trying to survive because I'm trying to keep my head health as high as possible for as long as I can. And that is the end of round 2. Okay, so round 3 starts, and I know that the out the gates perk is no longer on my side, which it was only making things even at the start. It wasn't really helping. And then they just catch me with a beautiful combo to the head and mess me up. I'm thinking, I'm scared at this point. They could easily knock me out if I just miss a head kick or if they just throw a few good timed punches to the head. All body. Body shots could be even more deadly if you know how to do them. As you can see, Namajunas is just repeatedly throwing that straight to the body. And when she throws that straight, her head's off the centre line, so it's awkward. I should try and uppercut a bit more when she does that, but as I said before, I didn't really read it that well. I'm only seeing it after the fight. But one thing I will say, even though my player has the better stats when it comes to stand-up, I think whoever I was playing, their boxing's a little bit better than mine, and their kickboxing is a lot better than mine. That's what even this fight out and made it a war. I will never forget this fight. This would be my favourite fight of all time. But I'm just trying to tee up her body sometimes. She wasn't really blocking her body a lot, which I noticed. I've blocked the body uppercut and then I threw a head uppercut of my own, countered it, trying to throw a few more body shots, trying to get her stamina as low as mine or just even, but then I overcommitted again. Stamina's low, she's hitting me to the body, and it's just making me gas out even quicker. And then she caught me with a head knee there somehow. It was clearly meant for the body. I'm just trying to still break the block, but at this stage you've got to be careful because if they just slip once and hit you with a counter, you're probably gone. And she's hit me with more body kicks. That was a stupid overhand. I don't know why I did that. It was so telegraphed. If I didn't block my head there, I would have been dead. So many times in this fight, if I didn't block the right point, I would have been dead. But I don't get it. I don't block well enough to block me getting stunned in the first place. But when I'm stunned, my blocking just goes up tenfold. There should be a perk for that. But anyway, I'm just trying to go for the legs a little bit again. Make her block the other way, but she clearly doesn't fall for it, and she's just trying to time me. I think that's the best thing to do in her position. You can't outstrike me, well you can when my stamina's like this, but you're just trying to time me and knock me out, which is the best play, I'd say. And I'm just trying to mix it up, a different move, try and confuse her or just do something. I was running out of options at this point. And yeah, I caught her with an uppercut as she hit me to the body, but this is the worst I've ever been at trying to put someone away in a fight. Like, the defense was just too good. It's similar to me. When stunned, the defense just goes very good. So, body kick did not land there. It was so telegraphed. And then she catches the kick. I'm not sure what she did here. I think, yeah, she just let me go, trying to push me near the edge of the cage. She was pushing me and pressuring me now. It's like vice versa of what it was in the first round. Now she's on me. She's trying to get to me. And my stamina's gone. I'm thinking, okay, I'm a few more body kicks and I'm dead. and then hits me with uppercut. I thought this was it, but then I saw the timer. I thought that was a bit lucky. I'm glad that there wasn't that long left in the round. Round 3, I think I won round 2, and she won round 1 and 3. Moving into round 4, this was when I can tell it was already going to be a war. This fight was something. I thought, I'm going to have to take this all the way and stay very careful to the end of the fight. Try and win on points, because I did not think that knocking him out was an option. And then she stuns me there again. Every time she stuns me to the head, she's mixing up the body shots, and then vice versa. She is very good at mixing things up. Even though I've called this that was a lovely combo there. I had to stop myself. I didn't want to overcommit there, because I thought on the ground she would submit me and just mess me up. But as I've called this person he, she, and they. It's just I don't know what to say, because the fight is a she. It's obviously a male playing as her. I stopped the submission there. I don't know how I did it the first time, but whoever it is, they're very good at mixing up what they do on the ground and on the feet. So I'm trying to get up like that, punching. I should have just stood up, because what you're about to see next could have gone very badly. So she stops the full guard there and then gets me into rubber guard. I'm not really all that familiar with rubber guard. Then she flips me into side control. This is where I start to panic. I'm thinking my head and my stamina's low. I need to get out. Sprawl, but then I thought she's going to hurt my body even worse. My body's the main priority at the minute. So what I do, I try and get up. Probably a little bit obvious. She cancels it. I knew she was going to go for the guillotine after the punch, but I still couldn't get it. And then this submission. No, this was the only submission of the fight. But no, I think there might have been 2, but I was so scared at this point. I was looking at the meter and I thought, oh no, this is it. This is where I'm gone. Literally no stamina. I'm going against Dharma Yunus, a submission expert. And then I looked at it and I'm thinking, how am I this close? And then even I'm this close, they're catching up and I'm like, no, no, no. I was so close. Come on, come on. And then I'm just out, but I'm still on bottom. I'm thinking, I thought I would have been on top after that. I don't like this. And then I stopped the transition there, and I'm just trying to find a way to get back up. Just throw a few punches, keep the tempo. Don't throw too many. I want to keep my stamina as max as I can have it. And she's throwing a few hooks and straights. I managed to catch the hook there and the flip on top. Now I've got to try and find a way of getting into half guard. I tried to arm triangle there. I don't know why. I thought a minute left in the round, it would just save me the rest of the round. And then she clearly knows that she should stay on the floor, but she gets up anyway. It's a good sport. This is a very, very good fight. And I'll just catch her with a hook there, timed all these stuns. If that knocked me out, I would have been upset. All these stuns, though, in this fight, from me to her or her to me, have all been timed shots. They haven't been block breakers, which is not what I'm used to be honest. I need to get my timing down better. But I'm just trying to throw a few knees, trying to get her body and stamina down. As you can see there, a head kick, I block it there. I tried to throw a knee, but when my stamina was gone, it threw a leg kick instead. That's how bad it was. I remember, oh no, I thought I was dead there. How I wasn't dead, I don't know. That is something. I'd say she's winning 3 rounds to 1 in my book. And then we both knew this was going to the 5th round. We had to respect and well played each other. This is a great fight. This was the best fight already that I've ever had. And it's not even 5th round yet. We haven't even started. But then it's the 5th and final round. He respects me like that. I had to give it back. Touch gloves. This person was not toxic in the slightest. I love it. So much respect for him. And then I'm just thinking, I got to be careful. One more stun and I might be gone. My stamina's so low. I don't know how I'm not gone. I'm blocking so well. It's like I have a 6th sense whenever my stamina gets low. But then he catches me with an uppercut there. And I'm thinking, no, I don't like this. He's going to throw. I'm hoping he throws a head kick at some point. And then I can just counter it. Because he's done that a few times. And I stopped him to the body before. But then he's just stopped me to the body with that. And I'm thinking 2 elbows or 2 knees. And I'm gone. I can only let 1 land. So I've got to be careful. And then... oh, he's teeing up a kick. I thought, you know what, combos ain't working, just throw a big punch. It didn't work. They stunned me to the body again. I'm just blocking for my life. They are on me. My back is to the cage. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. They're just going at me. And I thought, oh, you know what, I just need to counter. If I can get 1 counter, I know I can win this fight. Tee him back, trying to get my back off the cage. I'm still there. I don't know how I've survived this long. This is a war. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fight for the ages. Look at the overhand. What was that? And then the head kick counter. That's all I needed. That I don't know if you want to call that luck, skill, or whatever. I had to say great fight. I've got to be humble. That was the best fight I have ever had in my life on this game. What a fight. But then we look at the stats. He stunned me 9 times. I stunned him 6. 3 body health events on me. I got 1. He knocked me down one more time with 7. Over 700 punches thrown in the fight. I landed 63 more than him with a more powerful fighter, and he still managed to last and take me into deep waters. This is insane. Somehow I was winning on the scorecards. I don't get how. I thought I only won one round. I thought he had rounds 1, 3, and 4 easy. But then afterwards he messaged me, he said, so stupid of me, for fuck's sake, GG man, what a war. So I just replied with, GG man, that's the best fight I've ever had. It could have gone either way. I said, you don't mind if I put this on YouTube, do you? He said, of course not, bro. What's your YouTube? I'll sub. And I was like, JohnBoy720. He said, check mine out, I make music. I thought, what's your YouTube? Only one Cody. Everyone subscribe to this man. He makes music, even though I haven't listened to it yet. Just for this fight alone, I subscribe to him. And the man's a beast. No toxicity after a fight. I even said, of course, man, glad someone messaged me after a fight and hasn't been toxic for once. But yeah, that is the greatest fight I've ever had in my life. Anyway, I hope you've made it to the end. If you have, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, comment down below of what you thought, and if you want to see more fights like this in the future, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in a bit. Take care.